Today's challenge, the Colorblind Challenge. One combatant will have to work with a black and white screen, and one will have to work with inverted colors. Let's meet our contestants.
I won the last showdown. Good prevails, and I think it's gonna prevail again today.
I did lose last time, but that doesn't mean that Chris won. Come on.
Trash talk will fly and egos will bruise on this episode of Video Showdown.
I did win the first episode, so I came into the second episode with a good level of confidence, and then that confidence was shattered. But to my credit, I was definitely a gracious loser and was able to keep my cool and keep a level head through that whole experience.
More like nerd stink!
I'm gonna bring that same level of professionalism and maturity to this episode, but the difference is this time, I'm gonna win.
Adrian won the first episode. That was the very first episode, so obviously there are gonna be mistakes. Now that we've polished things up a little bit, I think we know the conclusion for the rest.
Today we're using this website called fantasynamegenerators.com. This is actually, you know our friend Zerzeron, Champion of the Four Realms? This is actually how she picked her name because her real name is impronounceable without cutting out your tongue, which she really gets a kick out of. So basically every time we reload this, Chris will shoot me with a Nerf dart, and then it will generate this list of several different fantasy spell names. And Chris and I are each just gonna pick an effect from it, and then we're going to try and make that effect real. And whoever does better is gonna win a lollipop. Chris, feel free to shoot me.
We can pick any one we want. We can even pick the same one if we want.
Yeah, I think we can pick the same one.
All right, refreshing.
Mind Whip.
Carnage, him. It's a him.
I don't like this list that we got. I'm not really liking any of them.
If you want to refresh.
Oh yeah, these are better. Fire Fingers. Ooh.
Frost Fire Eruption. I think I'm gonna pick that one.
I really like Frostfire Eruption too, but I would never steal your idea. Heads means Fire Fingers, tails means Spell Shield. Siri, flip a coin, please.
Tails.
All right, we're doing Spell Shield.
Spell Shield of Arcane Magic.
Thank you, Siri.
The war has begun.
My name is Detective Malone. My partner's missing for several months now. I can't let this case go cold. Dibbler was last seen entering ProductionCrate headquarters, and he hasn't been seen since. I only have one lead, Chris Kelly. I'm gonna be around here looking for clues, looking for any evidence.
Hey, you ready to shoot?
Oh, yeah, I'll be right there.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
Go!
Let's go. We're gonna put you in a costume.
All right, Frost Fire Eruption, so like icy fire.
There's gonna be a bad guy shooting magic at you, and you're gonna save Chris's life.
Okay.
Because Chris is very important to me.
I think Chris is trying to distract you.
I can't be distracted.
3 minutes, Adrian. 3 minutes wasted of everybody's lives watching this and acting in this.
Well, I'm gonna have you say, you will not hurt Chris Kelly.
Okay, so he's doing something where the sorceress saves my life. Maybe he's trying to make me feel bad, so I'm not gonna kick his ass again.
You will not harm Chris Kelly. He's too important to me.
Chris thinks that I don't want him in my shot.
I think I'm gonna shoot outside too. 20 minutes to shoot. I have to get all the way outside. We'll see how it goes.
That is horrible.
Yep. Adrian's got one move, and it's demons. He just tries to do demons every single time. Don't be afraid, Adrian. You gotta play it big. You gotta have a little faith in yourself.
Prepare to die.
That was too good.
I'm gonna scare him a little bit right now. Hey, Adrian, you know that one was shooting 120 frames the whole time, right? Did you switch it back?
You're messing with me. He's messing with me. I now officially have everything that I need, and I don't know how much time I have left. It doesn't really matter though. I'm just gonna mess around and see what else I can get.
You will not harm Chris Kelly. He's too important to me.
All right, that's perfect. Shoot. What time do I have? Time master?
1750.
2 minutes left. You wanna just hang out for 2 minutes?
Sure.
Yeah, you busy?
No?
Okay.
Every time. He never uses up his time. That's why he lost the last one.
I did use all of my time on that last one. He's just a bully. Can we talk about my feelings for 2 minutes?
Little therapy session?
You want to chat? You want to?
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Do you want to hear my opinion?
Yes.
I don't feel like you did well.
What would you improve?
I might have kept me out of the frame if possible.
That's how you make things good.
That's true. That's true.
Adrian's shoot was interesting because there were 2 characters in it, so I think that's a little bit of extra work. Liked the cinematography with the Dutch angle.
He's making fun of my my Dutch angle, so I'm gonna make it even more extreme.
Honestly, it seemed like he was playing it a lot safer than he usually does. He often goes for more of like a handheld feel, and then this time he locked everything off on the tripod. He had a couple different angles, but it seemed weirdly simple. I'm a little disappointed. I expected more from that guy, so well, we'll see how he does.
All right, 20 minutes on the clock. Go. Wait, where did he go? What is going on?
Oh, look who it is. Someone's curious.
Chris is not that good at shooting outside, guys. I think his footage is gonna be overexposed. He's meant to be doing a frost fire type effect.
Do this, like kind of lean down, put your hand on the ground, and then kind of look up, and fire is gonna kind of spring in front of you.
He's doing like a dolly motion on his camera, but he's on foot, so that's gonna be shaky as heck, guys.
And action.
He's also using one of the light panels, which is great, but he's outside, so I don't know if that's even gonna read. What an amateur!
And I want you to say, Shield of Arcane Magic. That's not magic.
Okay.
Kind of like laugh, ha, that's not real magic.
Yeah.
Like, what he did is garbage.
I'm surprised he was able to resist the urge to use a green screen.
Need a light one. It's gonna be light enough.
He's collecting garbage to use in his garbage shoot. Very clever. He's using the garbage to generate wind. I actually should have used the leaf blower in my shot, right? I had plenty of time to set it up. That's what I should have done, so when she's holding up her magic, it's like glowing. That would have been pretty cool.
Done.
Your boy's got 7 minutes left. I think he can lose in 7 minutes. Chris Kelly sucks at effects. Chris won last, but I'ma win next. Chris Kelly thinks that he can throw it down, but he's not gonna win video showdown. I wrote that for you guys.
So Adrian did this like magical tutorial a while back where he sticks his hand up and lightning comes down and there's smoke. It looks really cool. Let's steal that idea from him. This is what happens, Adrian. All right, you ready?
Chris has got 5 more minutes, but that's not enough time to win it. 5 more minutes is all he's got. It's hard to come up with rhymes on the spot. Nailed it. It looks like he's finishing up. They're down there chatting, smiling, having a good time. I'm gonna go lock him out. I'm gonna just lock him out real quick. Let's see what they have to say about that. That's what Chris looks like when he's sad. All right, you could come in.
I really enjoyed my shoot. I thought it was a lot of fun. I liked going outside. I liked the camera angles that I chose.
Chris's shoot seemed simpler, but more direct, clearer vision, maybe because he had longer to think about what he wanted.
I'm excited. I'm definitely gonna try it and go big with it. I wanna do some 3D tracking and actually create some 3D simulations and render them in time. So it's definitely a time crunch, but I wanted to go big with these effects. Adrian, he depends so much on comedy and getting a cheap laugh, but this is a VFX competition. You can't rely on a cheap laugh to win, so I feel pretty good about my position.
Wasn't able to locate any DNA evidence of Dippler being here. No hair, no clothes, not even his hat. He never leaves anywhere without that. Anyone who's able to hide a murder that well, murders. I think I've done all I can to help locate Dippler, but I'll be back.
Oh, I should do a cheat sheet. This is a good idea. I'm gonna do a cheat sheet of all the colors inverted so I don't have to think about it every time.
Having my monitor in black and white is not really affecting my compositing so far, but it's definitely affecting my ability to read After Effects. Like, I can't tell what stopwatches have expressions on them because I can't tell what color they are. I can't really tell if my keyframes are selected because I can't see what color they are, and also the keyframes themselves are just harder to find.
Yeah, like just finding different icons, like I guess I depend more on the color of the icon than I do like the text or the logo or whatever.
Look at Chris's face right here with the black and white filter and his phone under his face. He looks so sinister.
The inverted colors is really messing with my head. There's no way to just see what it actually looks like. I think the blues are this color and I think the oranges are this color, but really I have no idea. It's just theory right now.
In all of my close-up shots, I have the house lights turned off and I have like dramatic lighting with the LED panels, right? And then for this far out shot where I had to composite these two together, it's just the house lights, right? And I used lumetri color to try and make those match. To me, they look like they match, but I don't know if they actually do or not.
I spent all that time with the freaking cardboard and I forgot to put that shot in. So I'm gonna do that right now so I didn't throw my back out for nothing.
One advantage that Chris has over me, just in general, is that he has 3D chops and I don't.
Let's do some 3D visual effects with an hour and 18 minutes left. Oh gosh.
He might have that advantage over me, but it also could be a problem for him because I know that stuff takes a long time to do and to render, so.
1 hour left.
My original plan was, obviously, I didn't want to have a giant arcane circle to use as a shield, and I was going to make one from scratch, and I was going to color it bright pink. It's really hard to just make it on its own. So instead, I ended up using one from ProductionCrate that I already know is the exact right color. But for the bad guy, he's going to be shooting like energy bolts, and I want those to be bright green. So I have two options now. I could shift the colors over to green and still have some variance in it, or I could just use a tint and color the whole thing green, which wouldn't look as good, but it would be a lot safer because then I would know for a fact what color it is.
Oh, my After Effects froze on me. No surprise there. We got less than half an hour left. I'm restarting it. Hopefully my save point isn't that far off. At this point, I really have no idea what's going on. I know I'm gonna beat Adrian somehow, doesn't even matter. God, I hope I didn't lose all my work. Try not to distract you while you work.
Thanks.
I gave Adrian the better computer because I'm a nice guy, but
That's not even true.
it's true, this is the better computer.
I haven't had any complications so far. I'm gonna try and do something a little bit risky though. And I'm gonna try and add some chromatic aberration, which is where the reds and blues and greens all kind of split up. It's gonna be a little bit tricky because I can't tell the difference between those colors. I'm here to take risks, so that's what I'm gonna do.
So far I have a shot of the sorceress summoning lightning, and then she's gonna have fire in her hand, and then she's gonna hit the ground, and I'm gonna do some cool 3D tracked fire scene from that. Fingers crossed, if it doesn't work, I'll do some 3D tracking with 2D effects, I guess. I may have bitten off more than I can chew. The trackings didn't seem to be working at first, and then I realized my mistake pretty late. Figured it out. This 3D thing doesn't seem to be working out, but I'm not gonna give up. The Crate Shaker. I was saying Crate Shaker.
Is that a new dance?
This is not a dance contest. Thank you, Nico, for prompting my catchphrase. So, of course, the down to the last 20 minutes, and I'm rotoscoping. In black and white, it's extremely hard. I can't see my mask.
I question why you give yourself roto with people who move their arms a lot in 2 of the last 3 videos that we've done.
You're right. I don't mean to do it. I don't think I'm having as hard a time as Chris is by any means.
Black is white. White is black. Orange is blue. Purple is green. Nothing is as it seems.
Chris is sad today, and then he's gonna be sad tomorrow when I win, so it's just gonna be a bad week for that dude.
I'm doing okay. I have an edit going right now, and I genuinely have no idea what it looks like.
1 minute left.
Oh no!
No. This is bad.
All right, so I've just finished this shot with 10 minutes left. I'm gonna try and get one more. All I have to do is just a shot of my bad guy gathering up his energy. I was gonna do like fairy dust, but I think maybe I'll just do some electricity instead, since that's easier.
I don't know if I got the blues right. I don't know if everything is gonna turn out a totally weird color. It's stressful and it's pretty intense, but yeah.
Stop the clock.
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh no. My eyes have adjusted. You, on the other hand, you're just like a black and blue blob instead of the usual red and orange blob I'm used to. You or me? Who did first last time? I think I went first.
Yeah, we should do the first to shoot is the first to reveal.
Oh, that's a good policy. All right, Let's watch Adrian's entry.
I haven't seen this with the color yet.
Neither have I.
Chris hasn't seen it at all.
Chris Kelly, prepare to die.
You will not harm Chris Kelly. He's too important to me.
All right. I think it's
The colors came out pretty good. I like it. I think you did a good job.
I wish my chromatic aberration was more pronounced. Did you even notice it?
No, not at all. Was it on shield and the lightning, or just the lightning?
It was on the shockwave.
Oh,
The
cool.
lightning hits. If I could have seen the colors, they would be different, but I'm not mad at how they came out. I think it's fine.
Okay, let's watch mine. I haven't seen mine in color or with the black's black and the white's white. I pretty much haven't seen mine, so this is my first viewing.
Let's check it out.
All right.
You call that magic?
It's kind of cool.
Is it?
You don't like it?
I don't think I understood. It looked random to me.
Well, yeah, I feel like
You call that magic?
random is kind of the point, right?
I thought good was the point. I
I
think
actually try to make some effects instead of just using stock for the whole thing.
talk about ProductionCrate's awesome.
Yeah, it is really cool, but just using stock for the whole thing strikes me as a little lazy. Honestly, you've gone big before, but this time it seems so restrained. You know what it reminded me of is videos that you see in 2004. Like about that level of quality, but also kind of like you just started. iMovie. 2004 iMovie is kind of what yours reminded me of.
I don't know. Mine looks like a finished effect.
Yours does look like a finished effect if you're like 8 years old.
All right. Well, this has been very hurtful. Well, see you tomorrow, man. How you feeling?
Good. Trying to stay hydrated.
My confidence as good as ever.
I think Adrian won this one.
And look at this.
Hey, Premiere Gal!
Check it out. Check it out.
One of my favorite YouTube channels.
She's got glasses like mine.
She's got a good attitude, which is a Chris thing. So.
Nah, she looks like she's on my side, dude.
That's a sick set. Dude, we gotta get a pillow.
We need a pillow.
Crate logos.
We do.
That'd be cool.
We could be squishing on a pillow right now.
Let's find out. I think Adrian probably won this one. Let's see how it goes.
Hello there.
Hello.
It is Judge Gal. Now, after watching both of the contestants, Adrian and Chris, I must say they both put in due diligence and effort. But because of the time constraints, of course, I can only judge by the potential, because I know how talented Chris and Adrian are.
That's
but
true.
the
Thank you.
bare minimum of just 2 hours to edit is really not a lot of time.
was tight. It
So,
was tight.
judging on potential, I really felt like Chris's was the winner. Now, the reason why is because I
What?
felt like I was watching something. I was like, what is going on in this particular scene? Although the sound cut out, at least in the version that
Yes!
Is this a practical joke?
That's two!
But with Adrian's, I just felt like it was a little bit more flat, like I already knew what was happening. So the story already took place. But Chris's, I was like, what's gonna happen? So, Chris, bravo, bravo, bravo. Adrian, still great. Carry on. Well done.
I'm not satisfied with these results, man.
This is so... Yes! I am on easy streak from here on out. For the next showdown, I thought I went too big, but for the next showdown, I'm gonna go even bigger. He's the underdog now.
What? That's so weird.
The underdog. You guys, you gotta support Team Adrian. He's he's desperate.
Team Adrian, please.
Throw this guy a bone, man.
Oh my gosh. There's going to be a poll to see if you agree with the judge. And this time I really need your support. I mean, answer
help out this
honestly,
guy.
obviously.
Yeah.
But
I mean, acknowledge the handicap, though. By the way, inverted.
sure.
And I tried to go bigger than you. Whoa. We gotta agree on that. I tried to sim. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I won.
Kicked my butt,
Judge
dude.
knew. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, effort. That's 2 in a row. Adrian has only won 1 in a row. I'm better at winning in a row, and I won. Premiere Gal, thank you for judging this contest. And Adrian, hey, congratulations for Coming in second, man, you did it. That being said, I wasn't totally happy with how my effect came out. It was tough, and I tried to do a sim in very, very little time. I had this idea of like smoke kind of swirling around, and then ideally kind of swirling towards the screen, kind of more like dragon, ice, fire, crazy looking stuff. Adrian, as a gracious loser, I have a request from you.
What's that?
Can I spend a few hours creating a new simulation and render it out so I can show the audience what my actual vision was like?
Yeah, sure, man. Actually, I want to see that too.
Really?
Yeah.
Thanks, dude. Adrian, come check this out, dude.
What? What do you want?
Check out my ice queen, my evil Elsa.
You call that magic?
I know they
this
look
looks great.
virtually the exact same, but this is closer to what I had envisioned.
Yeah, I think this is a bit of a more masterful use of X particles.
This render took an hour, so.
Really?
Yeah, it was actually pretty fast. The
Wow.
sim, like caching the sim took like hour and a half, 2 hours or something, but.
Yeah, no, this is really good. If this is what your effect looked like yesterday, then I wouldn't be so sore about losing. I think I'm over it by now.
Yeah.
Feel a little bit better,
Okay.
but be ready for me next time.
I am, look.
All right, enough with these spectacles. Let's get back to the American accent. My name is Kelsey and I run a YouTube channel called Premiere Gal here on YouTube. I'm friends with ProductionCrate. I've used many of their effects in my tutorials, but I also do lots of video reviews, video editing tutorials. I do photo editing as well as a lot of audio and sound mixing type of stuff. So if you guys are interested in learning more about how to create cool effects, you can check out my YouTube channel at youtube.com/premieregal. Thanks again to Chris and Adrian for having me here as a guest. It was a lot of fun, and congrats on launching this new series. See you guys soon. Bye.
You thought you could beat me in the video showdown. You thought you could throw down. You thought you could win, but you couldn't, so you said now. You thought you'd get away with acting defiant like you got a slingshot and you up against a giant. You ignore the advice that I gave you. You gotta fight me on your own. David ain't here to save you. David, like the David at ProductionCrate, and the one in the Bible is a throwback.